Hey everyone, I have no idea what the hell we're doing, and I am so sorry. We've been on the phone with our son. His car got broke into. Oh, we are live. We were trying, I swear to God, we were trying to come on and be not really serious, but oh my God, I have no idea. I put a video out, and I don't even know if it actually went out there, of our son and my father-in-law, and I honestly don't know how to work this crap. I'll just be quite honest with you.
Hey, Angel. Hey, Jeff. Glad y'all come in.
We just wanted to come on here. Hey, Mickey Greggs. We're doing great.
Hey, WTB.
Hey, West Texas. We just wanted to come on here. I had a really good video I did. I was trying to edit it, and our old ass don't know how to do any of this stuff. I'll be honest with you. We lost our son, back in 2016. I'm trying not to cry because when I was doing this video, I couldn't do anything but cry. And I'm going to let you take it. I just can't do it.
On Saturday evening after our show, we talked about, our channel's not a mob genre, but we do what we do. We're going to do just chatting with people. We're going to do certain things. We do the paranormal stuff. We enjoy that. We love it. I mean, it's just something we get into. But I said at the end of the show, or the end of the deal Saturday night, that we were going to do a show on us, kind of a tribute to us losing our son. We're going to upload that video. Dana did a great video. It's awesome. And this October 16th, 2022, it'll be 6 years since we lost Trey. Trey's full name was James D. Smith III. I'm James D. Smith II. My dad was James D. Smith. So he was the third, so we named him Trey.
Who does Trace? Yes.
Trey would have been, I would say he would have been 34 this year. He died when he was 28. Had two children, John David and Hampton, two of our grandchildren. We have four. We have two grandsons, two granddaughters. And we miss him. We miss him a lot. And then we lost my dad in November. He was a veteran, and it is something. But our son, Trey, I don't know, we haven't gone into it a lot. A lot of you know that we did lose him. We mentioned that in certain chats, but he took his life. Things were getting rough on him. He and I talked quite a bit. He started having trouble with a young lady he was married to. She was a great girl, didn't have any problems with her. They would come to the house quite a bit. And then Trey was going to school and working his tail off, providing for his family. He worked for a major international construction company that's international. They go all over the country or all over the world and do work. Dubai, England, everywhere. And he worked his way up out of school. He became what they called an international logistics manager. So he would load everything here or there in Alabama, and then he would fly to wherever it was going, and he would make sure everything was unloaded, everything was right, and then he would fly back. So he had government clearance. He was doing great. I mean, he was living life, hair on fire. He didn't have much hair. He's like his daddy. So he lost it at an early age. But he was my namesake. He was our oldest son. And things got hard on him. He texted me. He called me. We would talk. We would meet out for lunch. We'd meet out for dinner. We would talk. And when he took his life, that's when Dana and I and Dalton and Co, our two youngest sons, we were in California, and my sister called me, and that was a rough phone call. And it was a very bad day, and I went into a deep, deep, dark,
depression. Go ahead and say it. I mean, you went into a depression.
I was depressed. I mean, I did not want to do nothing. Did not want to do nothing at all. I barely talked to Dana. I barely talked with the boys, my mom, my dad at the time. I didn't talk with anybody. And
to get on this, I'm trying not to be such a baby about this. But when we were on your chat, Angel, it brought up so much.
Thank you, Nanny.
So many memories of Trey, and I can't even imagine what you went through. And I know losing a child is just, you can't even imagine what that's about. And that's the reason why I was trying to do this video. And of course, because I'm old and I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this computer stuff. And
Angel said you're not a baby. You're just emotional, baby. I mean, it takes a lot.
I'm sorry.
This is nothing. This is something. You lose a child. It's not something that you ever forget. You know, it's.
It doesn't matter. It's a loved one. I mean, it's really a loved one that you're missing. And you know, I'm not trying to get off the subject. I'm trying to kind of be a little bit upbeat, but we really did enjoy your show tonight. I mean, I haven't laughed that hard in a while. And then I got to thinking, you know what? We were talking about doing this on suicide prevention. And I'm going to try my best to put that video out that I edited and did, because it really does. If anybody needs any help whatsoever, we've gone through hell and back with a lot of stuff. And if anybody needs anything at all, you can reach out to us. You can reach out to me at histotech7@gmail. I mean, it's on my page. It's on our page. And I would talk to anybody, because I don't want anybody to go through what we've been through. And it isn't just us, it's all of our kids that have gone through the same thing with all of this. And you don't understand what you go through, and you don't understand why anybody would want to take their life. And you have no, I've tried to come to figure, I was trying to, why? You come to the point of, is it gotten to that bad? It's gotten that bad that you're going to take your own life. And I don't want anybody to do that. I really don't. I just, we go out and we do ghost hunting. And maybe that is a part of me that I just want to have a voice for the other side. You know, we actually want to have a voice, for our son. Why? Why did you take your own life? Why did it come to that point? Why did you feel like you could not reach out to somebody? And going through what I went through when I was 13 years old, 13 to 16, did I feel like I wanted to take my own life? Oh, hell yeah. Why does a grown man, I think about that now, why does a grown man see in a 13-year-old? I think it's a sickness. Did I want to take my own life? Oh my God, many times. But I couldn't. I had too much to live for. And I know a lot of people think, and I'm in that the science field,
I do think, like, we've talked about addiction. We've talked about, between Donnie and I, we talked about a lot of things. I think you are predispositioned, but I think you are, with the way society is now. I mean, it's not like what we grew up in, and I just feel, I don't know. I don't wish losing anybody on a child on anybody, or a brother or a sister or anybody. I don't, because until you've been in that position, you don't know what it's like. And I swear, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to get so upset.
Sorry to hear that, Space Jew. That's awful. And Mickey, yeah, that's true. I never thought that we would ever go through anything like that.
No.
Dana and I have been blessed. We have 5 children, 4 grandchildren, and I tell you, not many people get that. Not many people experience that joy. And we're close to our kids now. Our oldest daughter, Haley, not so much. I mean, she's been kind of frustrated with me, but she's just like me. So it's the apple don't fall far from the tree. Yeah, that's the case in all of them. But I still love her and care for her, and they it's something. Being a parent, that's every day. For the rest of our lives, and that's something we'll never turn our back on family or our kids or anything like that. And I tell you, when I went through that deep dark depression, it was rough. But I got up one morning. I remember the day. I mean, I got up. I said, no more. I got down on my knees and prayed. And I tell you, fellas and ladies and gentlemen, I pray every morning. I pray every night. I pray throughout the day. Really can't pray enough, because I'm very thankful for what I have. I try not to take anything for granted. I don't feel I do at times, but
Thank you, Dana.
Probably in my life I have. But I cherish everything I have. I cherish Dana. I cherish our kids, our parents. My mom's still around. Her mom and dad.
Being a parent is a very scary thing. It really is. And people that don't have kids don't understand that. Mm-hmm. It is very scary. Our son is about to go to Hawaii, and I'm just like, I can't fathom, and he's not even 21 yet.
Mama Bear's going crazy. We were on the phone. He called us just before we went live. He said, "Mom, Dad, are y'all or am I on speaker?" I said, "Sure."
My car just got broken into.
He's the one who just bought a brand new car. He just bought a 2022 Camry. Hadn't had it 3-4 months. And he says, "Y'all won't believe what happened." I'm thinking, "Oh my goodness, what is going on?"
And my first thing is, "Oh my God, he's had a wreck." That's my first thing.
Well, my car got broken into. I just spent $600 worth of, bought some shoes and clothes, and it's gone. Yeah. But he's okay. He said, "It's just material items." I said, "Yeah, you're right, but you're okay." So, if it can happen to that young man, it can, because he is something else. He is something else. But
it really can.
But when you get that call, it's you get a call at after 9 or 10 o'clock from somebody in the family. Oh my goodness! I don't want to answer the phone.
That's probably thinking, "Oh my God, what are my parents going to say?" But yes, our son Dalton, he is. He has he is the one that I can go and talk to. I can go and ghost hunt with him. We can go and ghost hunt with him. But Koa's that baby child that he wants to be free, and he is.
That's the baby cub.
He is, and it's horrible because you just don't ever know. And I still have news that pops up. Oh, we had a wreck here, we had a wreck there, and me being as a mama bear, I'm like, What's happened? Are you okay? And he wants to sarcastically come back at me. I'm talking to you from the dead, and that he doesn't understand. This mama bear wants to make sure that he's okay because of what we've been through.
Yeah,
I don't want anything to happen.
He and I had a private conversation on that.
He
So
just doesn't
that's not something
understand.
you
A lot
say.
of people that don't have kids don't understand. You want to be able to be there no matter what to protect. And when he goes to Hawaii, I want to be there. And if I hear something, oh my God, we've got, it's not hurricanes, it's tsunamis.
Tidal waves, yeah.
It's tsunamis out there, and tidal waves, yes, from earthquakes. And it's just, I really am. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying not to be a baby.
He's living life, and
he is. And he makes really good money at what he does. And if anybody,
it's all legal.
Anybody needs any Vivint home security, y'all just hit us
Solar
up because
panel.
it's solar panels.
He's off.
Definitely.
But we're not on here for Vivint.
We're not.
We're not.
And
we even mention that. But
I'm sorry,
anyway,
I'll probably get in trouble.
Trey, talking about Trey, Trey was just like me. I would say of our kids, Dalton, Trey, and myself, we're all, you look at them, I can't deny them. There's no way. I'm
going to try to figure out how to upload that video. And if y'all did see that video, let me know, because I tried to upload it and I really don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm trying, because I did a really good short video of our son and my father-in-law. And, there are some of the drawings that are actually on our page. I actually did. If it looks like a charcoal drawing, that's mine.
Yeah, she is very talented. Artwork runs real deep in her family, and she's very good at that. It's charcoal. Takes her a while to do one, but they're real beautiful. And but our children, Haley is the oldest, our daughter, and she'll be 38 this year, and she is she's just like my dad. She's just like her dad. As far as attitude and just, she's like, my dad. That's where I got it from.
Oh yeah,
but
she is just like
just short with people. One-liners. She is something else. She's headstrong. Dalton is like his mama here, as far as his temper and demeanor, but he looks like me. Cole looks like his mama, and he's got my temper. And
sarcastic ass, yes.
Sarcastic,
sorry.
Yeah, he's that way. And then
really
our daughter,
I'm
Kirsten,
actually
our youngest.
really good on these channels. I haven't been cussing this much.
No, our youngest, Kirsten, is she's just reserved.
She is reserved, but she's so freaking intelligent.
But she is. I don't know where she got that from. No, she got that from her mama. Absolutely. But we love our kids. This show tonight is about children, but Trey.
And if anybody is in any type of dark place, I swear you can reach out to us at any time. At any time. And I know this is like Valentine's, and we really do not celebrate Valentine's. And maybe this is probably the reason why we don't.
Well, you had your favorite flower and a balloon.
I did.
For you today.
My favorite flower is a white rose. It is, because it's purity, and we don't celebrate Valentine's. We just don't. And we haven't for a long time.
We have Valentine's every day.
We do, because we're together.
Yeah.
But and I think that's the reason why I was like trying to figure out how to upload that video of our son and my father-in-law, his dad. And if anybody, if you're in that place, and please, for the love of God, just reach out to me. I'll call you. I'll send you my number. we can communicate. I don't want anybody to go through what we've gone through since 2016 at all.
People, we've gone on here. Well, in Alabama, they have annual suicide awareness walks.
Yeah.
And we've gone to a couple of those, and they're great. They are, but they're hard to go to, and then we celebrate Trey's memory in certain ways. I mean, and that's and how we remember him and how we do that. And it's not like what everybody else does. So, and that's fine. But I had a guy call me today. He worked for the company, and he's having some issues. He was a Marine, and I've always thanked him for his service. He's a great guy, and he's just frustrated and had a lot of things. And he called me. He said, "Man, I know I can call you, and you calm me down." So he's got some things going on, and we talked about it. And it's always good to be able to do that and reach out to somebody. But anybody out there, there's a lot of folks out there. Every house on every street has something going on in it. I don't care who it is, what it is. You never know what kind of day someone is having.
And just to be nice, and that's the whole thing. And I'm not trying to bring up everything that's been going on this freaking YouTube. But you never know. You want to beat people down. You never know what they're going through at all. What happened to this generation and just our generation of just picking people up and going, it's going to be okay. We're going to stand behind you no matter what. What the hell has gone on? I just don't get it. Stop being sneaky. Stop being disgusting and snaky. Just go, you know what? We've got you. Whatever you're going through, no matter what,
hey,
we have you.
Thank you for coming on, buddy.
I don't understand why people cannot just support each other. I don't get it. Stop trying to bring each other down to glorify your own self. That's such BS. This generation that's coming up, God help us. I'm just going to say that right now. Because all the daggum crap that's going on and you slander other people is so disgusting when you don't know their backstory, you don't know what they're going through right now. And I'm really trying not to bring somebody up.
But every house has something going in it. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much money you don't have. I don't care how big your house is. It don't matter. Somebody does. And being in with our company and customer service and stuff that we do, you see people from all walks of life, all nationalities, and you try to approach everybody the same way. And that's what I do. That's what we do. When we meet someone, when we talk to someone, we try to treat them in the way we were raised, with respect. You give respect. You talk respect. The way I've talked about this on Kane's show we did a few weeks ago. When we raised our sons, you shake a man's hand, you look him dead in the eye. And that tells you who you are. You never talk about somebody behind their back. You never rat on anybody. If someone asks you who did that, I wasn't that. You don't ever put yourself in that position. But you shake a man's hand, you look a man dead in the eye, and you let that person know who you are. You mention your name. And you let them know you never will they forget who you are. Never. And that's the way you treat people. You treat them with respect. You treat them, you build up trust and loyalty.
What is it with people not knowing how to show respect nowadays?
And that's what,
when
I married this lady here all those years ago, it was respect. when her father gave her hand to me in marriage, I told him, I got it, and I got her back, and she's got mine. She helped me through that dark time too, when we lost our son, and we've helped each other. You know, if it weren't for her, I don't know what I'd be.
I understand why people can't get that.
But people in today's society, all over the world, if they would just say, "Hey, what can I do for you? What can I help you with? What can I do?" If you can. If you can't, then you got them in a place or a direction where someone can or something can. And I wish Trey would have done that. I tell you, going back to Trey, I tell you, before we moved, he knew we were moving to California. And I told him that last time we had dinner, I said, "Son, I can't tell you how this and your wife is going to work out. I don't know. Only God knows. Only God knows what's going to happen. But I tell you this, what I do know, God has a plan. God has a plan for you, and he has a plan for her, and he has a plan.
And y'all, I have
And
to
you
disagree
may
with that. I don't
not-
understand how God can have it.
You may not know what that is. You may not understand it, but he has a plan." And I said, the main thing that you have to focus on right now, son, are those two children, little John David and Hampton. Those two grandchildren, those two babies, those are your responsibilities right now. And I held him, and me, you know, I'm a big old country boy, but hey, I still hug my sons. My sons are bigger than me, but I hold them and I hug them and I tell them I love them. Not a day goes by. Not a day goes by. I'll hug their neck. They're grown men, but I'll hug them and I tell them I love them. I hug my father-in-law. I hug my mother-in-law. Dana and I tell each other every day. I mean, you never know when the last time is that you'll see it. So I tell them that and I show them that. And I was able to tell him, I love you and I'll always be there for you. And I hate that happened, but it did. And, you know, we go on. It's hard. Some good friends of ours lost a son a few years ago. He passed away, had some health issues, but you know, if a child passes away due to something other than suicide, it really, it's still, when you lose a child, it's terrible. You know, that's not something that's ever easy to deal with, but I'm proud of our kids. We both are. We're very proud. We're proud of Trey. Very proud of him. Still am. You know, I don't ever use him in the past tense. We're very proud of him and what he accomplished and what he did, because he was all about the kids and family and providing for them. That's all that mattered. He was a big hunter. I mean, he had weapons. He had guns. He had bows and arrows. He had knives. I mean, and Dalton is just like him. You know, Dalton and him are the spitting image of each other. And I tell you one thing that touched me when Trey passed, and I sat the boys down and we told them, first thing they did, you know, they went to social media, you know, they were on Instagram and they said, "Rest in peace, big bro."
Love you, son.
And I love you, big bro.
I love you, Dalton.
Hey, Dalton. That's Dalton in our chat. That's our other son. That's my mini me, I always call him. But I love you too, buddy. But that he was something else. But they looked up to their big brother. But all our kids, you know, we're proud of them. We love them, and that's what it's all about. But any one of you, if you ever meet our son, they would shake your hand. They might break your hand, but they'll look you dead in the eye and tell you who they are, and you'll never forget them.
We're going to do a ghost hunt with our son.
Yeah, Dalton is going to do next week. next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend, we're going back home. Our youngest granddaughter's in a beauty pageant, so we're gonna go watch her.
Of course,
And,
she wins every one.
And she's undefeated, but she looks like her mama and her grandmama, her yaya. So she's beautiful. So she walks in, all those other girls look at her and say, "God, she's back." But Dalton's going. We're gonna go on a ghost hunt that night. And
Dalton is Miss Gotti.
Yeah,
get that right. No,
that's not Howdy Gotti. That's Miss Gotti. Miss Gotti.
Miss Angel.
That's Angel. Just say Miss Angel.
Exactly. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here being such a baby, and I'm sorry. It's just we wanted to come on here and tell you guys what we've gone through in Dalton's Zone here, and I'm.
It's okay, baby. It's just who you are, sweetie. That's who you are. You are something else. So
I do get very emotional.
Trey was a great guy. I mean, he really was. I mean, he cared about his he took up for himself. He took up for his dad many times.
Trey loved our Dalton. He really did.
And we're proud of each and every one of ours. We're really fortunate that they have done well, and it's something. Being a parent, when you walk out of the hospital with them, they don't give you a handbook. And I can't tell you how many times we told our kids that, and they never thought it was funny. But we did.
No, they did.
But it's an everyday thing. You know, you learn as you go, and but you really take pride in them, especially when you see them grow. You know, and watching them, I was fortunate enough to be able, because I love football. I'm a big football guy, and I was fortunate to coach Trey. I was able to coach Dalton, and I was able to coach Cole. And to see them grow and see them do what they did and perform like they did, and watch them in school and watch them grow up and how they handled life as things come against them. I've seen them go through some stuff, but
sorry, Angel. Oh my God, I needed that laugh. Oh, Angel, I needed that laugh.
Oh, but they are. Hey, Chicago Muscle, how you doing, buddy? But they, to watch them grow and develop into young men and young women, it's makes my head swell. I mean, it's certainly a pleasure to say, hey, I'm their dad, and we're their parents. So I wouldn't change anything. We've been through some rough times, but I wouldn't change a thing because of what they've accomplished and what they've grown into. But we love them. We love them so very much, and there's nothing we wouldn't do for them.
Exactly.
What?
Actually, our youngest son, Danny, and Angel, oh my God, I love you. I swear. Take that last name off. You have to be the most humble person that I've ever met, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're great.
You really are. And I'm just saying that from the bottom of my heart, because you really are.
Your show was awesome. Dalton, I know you hear me. Do what your daddy tells you. You're on YouTube. You go and sub to Mr. Angel's show and
Danny,
Mob Talk Radio. You sub to them, listen to them. You'll enjoy and learn some stuff, buddy.
Our youngest son was in the NICU for a week, and we spent a week, actually. He was in there a little over a week, and I was there every 2 hours in the NICU with our youngest son.
Yep.
I sure was.
I was watching the kids over at a hotel across the street.
Our daughter, Kirsten, was actually in the labor and delivery room, and that's what she does now.
She cut Dalton's umbilical cord and she cut Cole's umbilical cord. And right then she knew, said, Mom, Dad, this is what I want to do. And that's what, she's studying to be a nurse practitioner. She's a nurse now. And
Carlos.
She is always, hey, Carlos, buddy, how you doing?
Thank you for being here.
And
we just, actually, y'all, we just wanted to come on here and just, we were trying to give, I don't even know how to explain it. I wanted to put a video out there that I did, that I edited, and I'm old. I'm actually not that old, but,
No,
some of us are old. But
I just got you by a few years. So.
About 8 years.
Yeah. You always add a year to it.
I do. And we had our tribute to Trey. And I was trying to do that, and I don't know how to do it. I really don't. But yeah, I actually do love. We love watching you guys. I don't even know what to say.
I was gonna go into also my dad. My dad lived to be 83. His mom and dad. I called his daddy Papa. And he lived to be 93, and Meemaw, his mom, lived to be 87. Dad, about 3 or 4 years ago, suffered a stroke. Now, my dad, he was in sales and stuff, and he could sell a lady in white dress and white gloves. He could sell her a bottle of ketchup. I mean, that's just how he was. He could sell anything. He was a great guy. Had his moments, did a lot of things, but he was a good guy. But hey, Carol, thank you for coming in, Carol. How you doing? And then he had that stroke, and when he did, he developed what is known. He was in a coma for about a week, and after that, he developed what they called vascular dementia. So he could not drive anymore. He just lost all train of everything. So we stayed with him a lot, pretty much every weekend because of our work schedule. We stayed the weekend with him, and learning, showing him new things again, and helping him. But the man had a green thumb. That man could grow tomatoes and peppers in the Mojave Desert. I mean, that's just how he was. He could do it. So, but I learned a lot through life with him. But he was a great guy. And when he passed, it was hard. It was really hard to see my dad go down like that. And it was hard for him because he was a strong-willed man. Now, he was not a big man, but in stature and mind and personality, he was. And everybody knew him. And they called him JD or Jimmy Dunn.
Jimmy Dunn.
That was my cousins and kinfolk on up into deep into Alabama roots. That's what they called him. But he was a fantastic guy. Had his moments, but we all do. But he was a good man, and it was rough losing my dad. But Dana was there, and helped me through that. And I was at home. We were getting ready for the move down here, because things have changed in our life, and I wanted to talk to him about that. And Dana and I had even talked about, hey, you want to go with us? Get him out of up there. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. But when he was buried, one of the things, since he was in the military, it was a full military funeral. And that's what part of the video that Dana is putting together showed that. And that was awesome. And Dalton and Cole, our two sons, were pallbearers. And it was an honor to see that as well. But it was something that just, when it's time, it's time. It's just like all of us. When it's our time, it's our time. And I've come to reality that, I guess Trey's time, that's what's his time. It's hard to accept that, but I'm in no one to judge. I don't judge anybody. We're not supposed to judge people, and don't do that. I found myself guilty of that at times. I have, because I'm not perfect, but I try to look for the best in people. Some people are just not going to happen, but try to anyway.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know y'all probably hear me sniffing. I'm sorry. I'm just trying not to.
Angel,
Go ahead, Tom. I'm talking too much again.
You are. I could not even imagine losing a sibling. And even stop making fun of me.
I'm totally making fun of the guy there.
No, you're not. Losing anyone that you're that close to. It is really hard. And take away the last name. You are a person. You really are. You have the biggest heart. And I know people are going to go, oh my God, what is she? You know what? I don't care. You have the biggest heart of anybody that I've ever met, except for my husband, because he has a big heart. He does. Even though I think he's a butthole sometimes. But
me?
You have the biggest heart I have ever seen in somebody. You're that person that is the person you want close to you. Because you are just a wonderful person. I don't know you on that personal level. Just talking to you on here and talking to MTR, you have the biggest heart I have ever seen in a human being. And if anybody is close to you, would be honored. Really. And I'm sitting here crying like a damn baby. Because you're more than just what your last name is. And I will never forget that Jeff said, take away the name. You are still a fabulous person.
Yes, you are. Absolutely.
100% take away the name. You're still a fabulous person. You really are. And this support that we've gotten from you and Mob Talk Radio and Carlos and everybody that's on here.
MRE, everybody that has supported our channel and subbed and talked about talked about the channel in the chats, and then gone and made comments on our episodes that we are put on our channel. It's great, and we really appreciate it very much. I mean, that's from the heart, it's just, we enjoy doing what we do, and we love it, but there's some good people in these chats. There's some great people.
Oh my God. Is that really Angel?
Yeah.
Is that really Angel?
He did break wind on that. We know he's trying to get out of it, but he did do it.
See,
that was so hilarious. He went on IG and said, I did not do that. Yeah, sure. Oh, that was so hilarious. But that was an awesome show. Angel, every
and
time
Angel,
in your
you
chat,
have the most contagious laugh ever. You really do.
But you have, you have perfected it. I think you say it better than we do now. You have done well.
You have.
But anybody that's going through some rough times in their life, reach out to somebody. It don't matter who it is. Reach out. There are some people come into our company that are just, you've never seen them before. They don't know you from Adam's house yet, but say, look, they got something to talk about. They got something to, there's some folks come in there and say,
I needed that.
Hey,
Y'all.
I need this. I need that. You know, well, I tell you, back when I was younger, my mama did this, or let me tell you about these people that are working for me. I just listen to them because they need that vent. They need to unload. So you never know.
You don't, because everybody has something going on every day in every household, on every corner. It doesn't matter who you are.
And you know what?
You know what? I've said this, and I'm going to say it again. If you need anything, you can reach out to us. And obviously, if you know my email address, it's histotech7@gmail. You're going to know what I do for a living, obviously. You're not going to know where I work, but you're going to know what I do. But anything, I mean, everybody needs somebody to talk to, and anytime.
And I tell you
it doesn't matter what time of the night. If I don't get back to you at 3:00 in the morning, which usually I'm up anyway.
Oh, she's in that deep sleep. She's not getting up.
I will definitely get back with you, because that's what I want us to be about. I mean, we've lost a child. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you know what? Absolutely. This is 100% YouTube, and I get it. But aren't we supposed to be on here to help people and to help anyone that is in need? 100%. I would do anything for you guys. I really would. If you truly need help and you need somebody to talk to, we both would be there.
Yeah, I tell you, when you take care of somebody, you look out for somebody like we did our dad. We did for Trey. We've done it for a lot of people, and you don't ask for nothing in return. It's not about that. It's not about a pat on the back. It's not, hey, look, Lord, look what I did, or look, I'm putting a straw in my hat. No, it's just being respectful and being nice. Now, like I said earlier, you can't be that way with everybody. My goodness. But the one thing, it doesn't cost one red cent.
To be nice. It doesn't.
It to be respectful.
So
it doesn't cost a thing.
Crap on here.
Just be yourself, accept them for who they are, and go on.
And be nice. Why can't people get that? What is wrong with this? I'm not even going. It's 10:30 at night. I'm not even going to try to get onto that subject. But I don't understand why people can't be nice. I really don't. It's not hard. It's not hard. Yes, I'm that person in traffic that sits there and waves their middle finger at them and go around because they're going to ride my rear end. But yeah, that's the, what do they call that?
Road rage?
I do have road rage, but
none of our family drives like me. They all tell me I drive like an old man.
You do. That's the reason why I'm always
driving.
But
everybody else and Dana and her dad all drive that way. I mean, it's Mario Andretti. How soon can I get there? And don't get in my way.
Don't get in my way, exactly. But don't sit there and be on your phone and almost hit me. We are not even going to get on that in this Florida.
Yes, Chicago muscle. That's true. Vets do need. I mean, and I know quite a few of them.
Oh my God!
That I talk to.
In Chicago muscle. I don't know if you served the military.
But to all veterans, you know, and I want to say this about all veterans. I don't care if male, female, what, past, present, and future. If it weren't for you, we would not be able to do this, what we're doing right now on this channel, YouTube channel, talking about how we do. Not everybody can do that all over the country. But thank you, or all over the world. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your service and sacrifice. Absolutely. I promise you, with us, it does not go unnoticed.
No,
thank
because
you.
my dad is a Vietnam veteran.
My father was a veteran.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law's a veteran.
Yep.
I know quite a few of them in our
We
business.
might not
So
want to bring up your brother because he's
Well, no,
real deep
well-
down in the military.
let's just
But-
say my brother-in-law was a veteran. That's all.
We also had a very good friend that was blown up in Afghanistan. 100%. I
Good
mean,
man.
he's on. Well, I'm not on Twitter anymore because those woke liberals blocked me. But it is what it is. And Jonathan Milligan, you can look him up.
Yep.
He
Purple Heart recipient.
Yep.
I mean, many medals he won.
We have. We actually
he
have
saved
all
many
his
lives.
stuff. Yes, he did.
He saved many lives. And I happened to go to school with his dad. His
Yep.
dad and I went to school together. So, great young man, fantastic young man, and he took matters into his own hands and took care of the situation and saved about 8 lives that day.
And he died. He died that day. He did. He died that day.
But we all do, because there's military is very strong in our families. We have a deep-rooted respect for the military.
Absolutely.
And
100%.
always will. And always will.
No matter what. No matter what. All right, guys. I know this kind of went up and down, but we do want to thank everyone that has came on. This actually really is therapeutic. It is for me, anyway. Everyone that has been on here and that's been in the chat, I really am sorry. I haven't looked at the chat but a couple of times because I feel like I'm a big baby and I'm crying and and then I see my son in here but I could not.
But we have Dana did great at editing. Kane, if you're still in here, I don't know, but thank you for sending us that information. Dana did our intro that's going to start playing in front of our adventures when we go on. And then the video that she put together with our tribute to Trey and my dad. It's awesome. The music playing in it, it's something else. So it's going to play there and it's going to be good. We hope to get that uploaded when we figure out how in the world to do it. Because we're both, this is something.
Yeah, Carlos, you can hit us up because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, to be honest with you. But you know what,
Thank
Chicago,
you, West Texas. Thank you, Carlos.
I really appreciate it. And I saw your video today and I 100% agree with you.
Thank you,
But
Chicago.
everyone,
we appreciate all y'all coming in here.
Yeah,
Everybody.
we do. We actually just wanted to come on here tonight. I didn't think we were going to, but when I edited that video,
Yeah,
it got
we got
me
to
kind
get
of
up in about 3
emotional.
hours, but we're good.
And I was like, you know what? Let's just do this because if anybody needs any help at all, no matter what time of night it is, you know what? Hit me up on the email. And if I don't think you're a troll, and I know you're not been trolling all these other pages, then I will definitely hit you back. I don't want anybody to go with, feeling like we don't want to help anybody because we do.
Yeah. Just a conversation or talking.
Exactly.
I tell you, Dana calls me sometimes from her job, and she don't get an opportunity to get on the phone while she's working because of what she does. Because when she starts, she has to finish. She can't just stop. So she'll call and say, "Hey, honey, I'm about to.
Talk radio.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now." She'll say, "Donnie, I'm about to bitch slap this lady. Give me some relief, buddy, please, because I'm about to bitch slap her to here back to her house." So I have to calm her down, and then I do the same thing. I will call her, and I'll say, "Honey, I'm about to hurt these folks. I am really about to hurt them."
That's me in traffic, everyone. I have road rage. I do. I mean, this is the Florida tourist.
Yeah, when I ride with her, I have extra seatbelt. and I'm locked and loaded because I don't know what's going to happen and who she's going to piss off. But no, it's not like that all the time. 90% of the time, but not all of it. But anyway, back on that, if it doesn't take much to be nice.
It doesn't.
And it doesn't take much to just find somebody that, because we have each other we can call and vent. And then once we talk to each other, calm down a few minutes, hey, we can face the rest of the day and go on. But we'll call each other, we'll text each other, and hey, because she calls me, I stop what I'm doing. And it's been the same thing with her. We just say, look, we got to do it.
Absolutely. MTR. Absolutely.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that.
You guys have a
awesome,
fantastic.
You did break wind, though.
I did not. Oh my God.
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you, brother. That's all. But
I can't do this.
But it doesn't take much to just be respectful. And I tell you, that's something I know I mentioned this before. Respect goes a long way. It goes a long way, and it starts the minute you meet somebody. And you build that relationship, you build that trust, you build that loyalty. And before you know it, you got something solid. You got something solid. And that's what you never mess up.
Too, Angel. You have no idea. All right, guys. So we will see you guys sometime this weekend. I'm sure we're going to be in a couple of, if anybody has any shows coming.
Going on an adventure. Dana's taking her broom, so she might have to go somewhere. She asked me the other day, she said, you seen the broom? I said, where are you going somewhere?
Yes, up your ass.
So, but anyway, we're going to a couple other places not far from here. We got a big day Sunday planned. And then we're going to do some stuff Saturday night.
I know y'all can't see me putting up my 3 fingers here, my 6, actually 3 on each side, but that's what I'm doing.
But
3 a.m. Oh, God. You guys have a fantastic evening.
But 3 a.m. is known as the witching hour. Dalton knows about that. We know about that. That's when some stuff really goes. So we're going to take our devices. We're going to do a little bit of lighting. We're going to do some better lighting because I know that last one was kind of, but y'all forgive us now. We're still new.
Oh, yes.
But we like being on site, doing that. I mean, it's amazing. But we're going to do some stuff and see what we come up with. And we're going to upload it. So it'll be up there sometime Sunday morning. But we're looking forward to it. It is awesome. It is awesome. But this is
Dalton.
Hey Dalton, I see you back, buddy.
All right.
Dalton,
I love you, son.
Mom talk, that Dalton, that's our son. He goes on these things with us.
But we love all you guys, and y'all have a fantastic evening. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night on Angel Gotti's. That's going to be an awesome show.
Take one for the team, Jeff. There you go. Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good evening. We appreciate y'all coming on. Thank you. And hope everyone has a great week. And looking forward. Y'all don't forget tomorrow, Angel's coming on, I think 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 Eastern. Jeff's got a thing 6:45 Wednesday.
I haven't told you yet.
Carlos is also, so I hope he's coming on. I think he was talking about his
Wednesday.
show. We don't know how to drop links, so no fly zone. So y'all sub to Jeff, MTR, Angel Gotti, no fly zone with Carlos. Chicago Muscle has a channel, so everybody visit those, sub them. And then Kane's going to be coming on tomorrow night, later on, the Tuesday Night Live and Friday Night Bodega. So, hey, we got an interesting week coming up. So everybody be safe, be careful. We appreciate it. Hey, Octavia, how you doing? And thank y'all. Thank you very much for listening to us.
A
And,
snore sound like a fart. Well, why the heck were you freaking Joseph? Can't wait. Y'all have a good evening.
Y'all have a good evening. Thank you. Good night, everybody.